morning all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
So this is business law topic related to the types of contracts. So as we have seen, contract is an agreement enforceable by law. Contracts from the basis business transactions which are governed by the Indian Contract Act 1872. Meaning of a contract. So we have seen when two or more parties they are going to enter into an agreement, that agreement is called as a contract. Right? Here this is a classification of contracts. Contracts are classified based on the formation, performance and validity. So contracts which are based on the formation are express contract, implied contract, quasi contract. Express contracts related with the terms are clearly stated. They can be written or oral. Example is written sales agreement. So here next is implied contract. Implied contract is a contract which is implied. Okay, express which we are going to express. Right? With the words we are going to express and we are going to write and we are going to enter into the agreement. Implied contract is a contract where it is implied. That is, two parties they are going to form this contract, and here terms they are not going to mention, they are not going to speak anything, they are not going to write. Example is hiring a taxi. When we are hiring a taxi, we are going to write an agreement, we are not going to write any agreement. Right? Quasi contract. Quasi contract is a contract which is not real. It is created by law. It is going to prevent the unjust enrichment. Next contract is contract based on the performance. That is based on what we are going to do. Based on that, two types of contracts are there: executed and executory. Executed contracts are those which are executed actually, which are going to be performed actually. So here you can see contracts which are fully performed. They are not going to have any obligations. Example is cash sale. That is, we are going to do the sales. When we are going to pay the amount, we are going to have the sales of the products. So that is a contract which is performed exactly. Next is executory contract. Executory contract is a contract which is performance is pending. That is, obligations yet to be fulfilled. Contract we are going to do, but we are going to do in the future. Right? Yet to be completed. Those contracts are called as a executory contract. Example is credit sale. That is, we are going to make the sale of the product, but in installment base we are going to do. Some part quarter, some part the other quarter. Contracts based on the validity. So these contracts are based on the validity. Okay. So that is valid contract, void contract, voidable contract and illegal contract. So let us see what are these contracts. Valid and void contracts are those valid contracts which is legally enforceable. When we are going to enter into the contract, we are going to see all the terms and conditions are satisfied both the parties. Then only they are going to become valid and we are going to enforce them by law. Void contracts are those contracts which are not enforceable by law. That is, they are not entering into the agreement. We are not going to make any documents. Next one is voidable and illegal contract. Voidable contracts are those which are enforceable at the option of one party. That is, if two parties, either of the party is interested to enforce that contract by law, then only those contracts are going to be enforceable by law. Next one is illegal, that is forbidden by law. If at all any illegal contracts are there, that is illegal business, out of law they are going to enter into the contract, they are going to enforce them by the law. Next one is conclusion. So contracts regulate business relationships, knowledge of types avoids disputes and essentials for business law students. So here we are going to see what is the relationship, how we are going to regulate them, how the contracts are formed and how we are going to solve the disputes. You are going to get the knowledge where disputes arise, how these disputes can be resolved. Then you are going to see the essentials of these contracts. Thank you.